Hi Cancers, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 24th of 2018 weekly reading. I'm starting out with the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, and I'm just going to ask Spirit to please provide us with a clearly defined spiritual guidance, spiritual message and guidance, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer. Ooh, nice one. All right, so you guys have riding the wave, the cosmic wave. Okay, 6 plus 0, of course, is 6, and 6 to me is coming up over the edge of something that was once difficult, and look at that, gliding right into the light. Nice card. So we're going to get back to that card at the end of the reading, but in the meantime, I'm going to pull your general energies, see what we got with you guys going on. So I'm going to start out with the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide those born under the sun sign. Okay. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on earth at this time, on into and through the week of March 21st, 4th, 2018. Wow. Some of you guys have got it going on when it comes to leading your path in finances and being a mom, and or this is a mother figure who does well financially, but you found that throne and you are sitting in it, gliding carefully and cleverly when it comes to changes that maybe even you're making at home. When it comes to love and romance, there's a little bit of anxiety there. So remember, you know, you can take a seat and look around and give thanks to where you've gotten yourself at this time, Cancers. In your mental aspects position, you've got initiation. So this is the recognition that I've come to the end of a long and difficult path, and now I can step into a brand new beginning. Now I can initiate what this path is going to look like. Now, in your relationship sector, you feel as though there's something you have to sacrifice, or maybe you feel like you have, like by sitting in this position, you're sacrificing something. But know that what you're initiating is something that you are blessed to do. It is going to be a joyous venture, and it's going to continue to help you learn about how successful and honorable and caring and giving and loving you can be to others at this time. So in your creative aspects position, we've got the Page of Swords. This is laying down the desire to stand and defend, and really just taking some time to think about, as I'm sacrificing one path, how am I initiating this new beginning, and what steps do I need to take in the next few days. So in your actions position, as you're taking those steps, you're starting to shine like the sun. This is fantastic. So feeling like a kid again, feeling happy and fulfilled. And in your mental aspects position, some of you are laying down a sword and trying to just get to the truth of the situation. Could be when it comes to an older or someone older than you who they have masculine energies, could be male or female. This is a general reading, but there's definitely an air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. It could be that emotionally you guys are speaking your truth and saying, I put a lot of thought into what it is I'm initiating, and I feel as though I'm having to sacrifice part of myself, and it's causing me anxiety. So know that through your actions, Spirit's trying to help you to recognize that you're shining beautifully like the sun. You draw flowers and natural creatures in your light, like this little bumblebee. So in your subconscious, for some reason, there's some sort of defeat. So someone around you may have not been so honest with you, and because you're making changes where you want to shine brightly with your entire life path, including your heart, there may be some anxiety, but I feel like gifts and celebrations are coming in for you. And the only thing that's leaving you maybe a little unfulfilled is another energy that is very caring, loving, and giving. It could be a mother figure, or, you know, sibling, or aunt or uncle, but they're coming in to kind of be someone to talk to. It could be an older, not so much older, but a really big cuddly guy that's a very good friend coming in. Maybe that's the surprise, is someone's coming in as more of a friend and you're not sure what to do with that situation. But in your practical day-to-day matters position of the circle spread, we've got stability. The Nine of Cups, wishes coming true after much thought. Wishes coming true that help for you to express yourself and climb into the position of the Queen of Discs. Better finances, beautiful surroundings, complete and utter happiness when it comes to your actions. So you have the inner strengths now to understand, again with this 6, that with the 5 of Swords, there was a lot of internal, maybe even some external energies that were a little bit harsh and got you frustrated and worried and etc. And now with Solace, you're climbing up over the edge of that because you're taking some form of action in the next 4 or 5 days. Now, of course, these days fluctuate for everyone depending on how much of the sign or element or whatever you have in your chart or someone else. You know, everything is kind of flowing, and each human has the right to make decisions on a minute-to-minute basis. So the card representing your for your first couple days here is really taking some time to express what you want in a new path and then start to initiate that path, even if it's doing research on the internet, sitting there thinking about what supplies do I need, what video should I watch so I can learn about this, so I can add my own individual twist and make it into something more successful. You guys are receiving the 2 of Wands in the next few days, and you are going to be provided with the energies of courage to step into a new path. Some of you are still focused on something from the past, but recognize upon closer observation that those cups are empty. Some are feeling stuck, but we are never stuck. This is a figment of your imagination with the 8 of Swords, so it's time to recognize that a new direction opens up as soon as you open it, right? Open the doorway to that path. And that's when things will happen quickly for you. For some of you, this is a new path in finances and you receive a message. It may start out small, but it's a message that came in for a reason. Then you're going to recognize that something has potential. This could be a creative project. This could be maybe even a new connection. So it's a time to just kind of get quiet, sacrifice any old energies of defeat for whatever happened in the past, because it's affecting your energies now. And Spirit wants to bring in the Ace of Cups for you, which is a gift from the universe. It's the best ace of them all, if you ask me. All you have to do is pray to Spirit for what it is you want, overflowing with abundance. Is it love? Is it a creative project? Is it your own business? You know, focus on you, because you have control over your own path. But when it comes to others, we have passion here. Now, when we have the Lover's card energies, to me, it's very passionate, but there's confusion, and sometimes it can lead into just long-term confusion, which isn't a fun position to be in or an energy to carry. So Spirit's saying at some point, you may feel a little bit defeated, but you are finding a peaceful resolution within your soul. So as you walk away from things that no longer serve you and step into a new path, remember to be very diplomatic and kind. Yeah, here you are, building a solid foundation. Whoever's energies these are, continue to take the steps to manifest a new beginning in your life, whether it's finances, creativity, a small business online. You are going to be seeing signs of success. And that's going to help for you to sacrifice the negative energies of the past, because you're coming to the truth of a situation after much thought, maybe much research. And that's when Spirit offers the Ace of Swords. So this is a brand new beginning, a path you have not walked before, but what you have been wishing for that will bring in stability. And at the same time, with the double-edged sword, it's going to help for you to cut away from old people, places, circumstances, situations, environments, and ways of thinking. So with the World card energy, next, Spirit is saying, you will know when you come up over the edge and find solace in your heart and soul. You will know when you recognize what it is you want to manifest, and you will get very excited about stepping into the New World energies. So remember, what world are you stepping into? One kind of full of confusion and never having the answer and a lot of anxiety. One where someone is very seductive and can draw you into a path by which they will consume you. Or step into the path here where you are shining brightly, happy. You have control over what it is you're manifesting in this thing you're creating that's helping you to find solace in your life. Therefore, you can let go of old energies of defeat and initiate a new beginning. And you get to decide what gets planted in that new beginning. And it's going to make you shine like the sun and feel like a kid again. So it's a time of dedicating yourself, some of you, not all of you, to yourself first if there is a person or two around you. Every move you make with the web energies here as you being the spider, anyone who's attached to or in your web will be affected by the steps that you are taking. So if you create a small business at home, someone's going to recognize what it is that you're doing, give you kudos for that, find and learn through you of how you're doing that. And it's going to just bring you great pride and a solid foundation beneath you. Listen to your intuition. Pray to Spirit about guidance as to how you can step into this brand new beginning with the Lord card energies. And you're going to start to recognize that you're walking that path, but that it started small and began to grow. You know, it's like butterflies are showing up and animals are showing up. So for some of you, let things flow. There's an ending to something here and a new beginning opening up. And then by the next 6-7 days, some of you, not all of you, are realizing, oh my gosh, I was in the wrong path. I somehow ended up in a different path than I was supposed to be in. So now you're being brought to center here with the shaman energies to give birth to something new. And Spirit's saying all you have to do is hope, wish, and pray on a star with the star card energies as a major arcana. And Spirit's going to help you as you use the Queen of Wands energies to set goals for yourself. Some of you may be wishing to connect with someone who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. Make sure it's built on a solid foundation because something is ending. So I don't know if the Tower card is really kind of confirming by the end of a week from now that something is meant to come apart, or there's hopes to get together with someone. And if you haven't built a solid foundation with this person, you know, you could end up with these energies, which are no fun. No bueno. So if you feel like you're in opposition as opposed to finding harmony in a connection with someone, and for some of you, not all of you, it may be with your own spouse. It could be with someone that you've hoped would be a father figure, provider, husband, whatever that is. Some of you are finding your soul purpose, what it is your talent and gift is that you can share with the world, what it is you can raise money with and help give to charity, what it is that you can find financial prosperity with because you listened to Spirit. You moved from the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. You started understanding where Spirit was trying to guide you, and now you're using your intuition to actually manifest this skill. And this skill, this new path in financial abundance, however it applies in your life path, is causing for your wheel of fortune to turn forward in your favor. And here you are, stepping into that path for the first time that I'm saying is going to flow very smoothly. Everything is going to bloom. The flowers, the grass, the trees, the leaves, everything is going to start to flow smoothly. Now, I do have a little bit of a warning here. As you're focusing on your imagination and creativity, there is an energy around you, or will be by the next 6 days, and they have deceptive energies. So if someone makes you feel a little defeated, you know, speak your truth and sacrifice. Sacrifice anyone or anything that is negative in your path, okay? So you don't have negative results up ahead, because the energies come in and affect your path, you know, and then you have to learn a lesson, and round and round it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer with clearly defined messages regarding Cancer's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through March 24th, 2018. I cannot speak, and I know Aries is coming in as the sun sign, and I have Aries in my rising, so That could be why. Past life relationships. Some of you are in a position of financial abundance and you may just be reminiscing about someone from your past is what I'm feeling there. In your mental aspects position, it's about coming to the ending of a path in your life. And the reason you may be communicating or thinking of a past life connection is because you're stepping closer to a new beginning that's being initiated when it comes to marriage. It could be for some of you, you're doing well, you connect with someone from the past and you find out they're married and you want to still initiate something with that connection. Or you're married, and that, of course, is no bueno. So in your relationship sector, sacrifice what needs to be sacrificed, because you're going to end up with those defeative, painful energies if you don't recognize when someone is wearing a false mask. So you guys are being tested. Yes, sirree, ma'am. In your creative aspects position, it's about laying down that protect and defend sword and think about, what is it that makes me happy in my own path? You may receive some message from someone that may be a little bit hurtful, or you want to send out a message like that, but Spirit's saying, you know what, just extend your lighthearted energies and flirt. Don't make anything into anything else, especially this week. Focus on what it is that you want to do that's going to put you in a financially abundant and happy and secure position in life. Maybe a hobby that'll make you feel really good that you haven't worked on or always wanted to do for a living. Take a course at a university or do some YouTube training. All right, in your actions position, the sun is shining. You must have taken that sunny path with the world card energies, and Spirit's saying it's up to you to clearly decide what you want. We're going to bless you with whatever direction you go in. But yeah, if you don't go on the path they're guiding you, then they'll ride through the lesson all over again down the line with someone else. So somebody really is thinking about someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Male or female, because this is general, it's masculine energies, and this person does not have the same perspective as you do. So come to the realization of that, and that it's okay to still just flirt and put them in the friend zone, okay? In your subconscious, you don't want to be hurt. It is lined with deception and someone from the past or someone that feels like a past life connection. So if you want to get deeper in answers about that, you can email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and my private reading information is listed below. All right, so love yourself first. I just don't even know where that came from when I said, well, yes, I do. You can avoid these energies of defeat if you put yourself first. If you understand that you deserve love and that you're lovable and that Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you, but you're being tested by this. And Spirit's asking for you to do this. Sacrifice it. That was a very strong message. So in your mental aspects position throughout the week towards a weekend, your gift is coming in, your wish is coming true. Whatever it is you are contemplating when it comes to financial abundance, there's going to be a surprise, or a person's going to come in and be a surprise that maybe you were hoping, wishing, praying for, but spiritual advice with the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue says, free yourself. Take back control of your life. Take back control of your thoughts. And remember, this person will come in and you'll get your wish. I think financially, for sure, you're going to find stability. But in your emotions, we have to watch out. And remember, it's about flirting, and that's it. So in your inner strengths position, you guys somehow find solace in your path. Well, look at that. Love yourself first in the inner strengths position. This woman is has so much self-respect that she's married to the most wealthy, handsome man in town, and all the women adore him. And he's going to go out and perform for a year, and they don't have technology, so she's not going to hear from him. But she knows he'll remain faithful, and that he'll return to her, and that if he doesn't, she has enough self-respect to know that she has just earned herself a higher spiritual level in her life where everything's going to open up and be so much better, and she's going to find even a higher spiritual energy in another person who's going to put her first. But you got to love yourself first to make the right decision. And I think with the sun here and you guys being able to express yourself with the Queen of Discs card, speak your truth. Stand your ground. This is a week for that. Oh, look it, because on the bottom of the deck, divine timing is at work. So if you're single, watch out for a clever energy that makes you feel anxious, and know that as you walk past that temptation, a gift will come, a blessing will come, and it will come in the form of something I believe is very romantic and loving and caring, giving. But I also am seeing underworld energies, which is ulterior motives, by the end of the next 6-7 days. So I'm bringing in spiritual guidance. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the week of March 24th, 2018. Thank you. All right, so now is a time of loyalty. Now is a time of being clear to others about you being loyal to your path first and foremost. When they come in, express yourself when it comes to that loyalty. Because some of you may have recognized that someone was married, or there's something you want to do when it comes to marriage, and the High Priestess of Fire is going to help you when it comes to that passion, that intensity. Some of you really want to get married. Some of you, there's an initiation taking place whereby which marriage will become a part of a discussion, and I feel you guys are going to be a bit nervous for some reason. It's like, okay, so this is another beginning we have to initiate, and I think the High Priestess is really there to help you get passionate. I'm still feeling about your own path first. So I feel like someone else may be married. Now this is just for whoever's energies I'm pulling for this general reading. If you want me to pull your personal energies, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. So something in the next few days should definitely be sacrificed because someone's wearing a false mask. And how can you find out? Well, you just listen, not to what they're saying, but to their actions. Do they do as they say? Or do they say, I'll call you later, and they don't? I'll call you in a little bit, and they won't. And then you get back a hold of them, and maybe they're not answering, okay? Those are actions that need to be recognized. Lay down your sword. There's nothing we can do except flirt and enjoy the connection as is. Yes, there's a forbidden doorway here. So for some of you, not all of you, have been wanting to walk through this doorway. It's blocked by a cement wall in order to protect you. Flirt and leave it at that is all I keep hearing. You're going to be shining like the sun in a new path by which, as you remain loyal to yourself, you can manifest a creative project, hobby, gift, idea, skill. And as you're taking action to do so in a new path, someone comes in and you start to recognize more that this person definitely does not see the relationship or the connection or the project is in the same way you do. And that's fine, because these cats have lived two different lives. They have two different perspectives and viewpoints. And we can't change that in other people, right? So someone here with air in their chart, or someone speaking the truth, or I think that's almost you speaking the truth when it comes to this card, to me is two people having two different outlooks on the same perspective. Through communication, I think in your emotions, you're going to come to that realization, and Spirit's saying, again, take the blindfold off, speak your truth, stand by your boundaries, make others stand by your boundaries. Set your goals so you know exactly where you're going right now and what this outline of this new chapter of your life is going to be, because it's going to bring balance into your life. It's going to bring happiness and passion and excitement, and most importantly, it's going to bring financial abundance. So, you deserve real love, not deceptive love. And Spirit's saying subconsciously at some point, some of you, not all of you, are going to be honest with others about your truth. But most importantly, Spirit's saying it's time to be honest with yourself about your loyalty and what it is you are watching, not what you're hearing. Okay, take back control of your life and know that as you do, wishes will come true for you. As you are letting go in your practical day-to-day matters position, in your heart, in your mind, and you're doing something creative instead. As you create something, you're finding solace, you're finding pride, you're finding who you really are, and you're finding great respect in who you are, and in the ability that you chose to express yourself in a caring way, and you chose to claim your loyalty through a discussion with someone who had a different perspective. You took control. You have the energies to just kind of say, you know, I'm remaining loyal to me first. And if you don't like that, well, that's okay, because My wishes are coming true. I'm meditating and manifesting a new beginning for myself. So with the vision energies, this is about almost like being reborn, but you have all the experience and knowledge up to your age right now. So as you're stepping into this rebirth, you have all the experience and knowledge to say, here's the seeds I'm going to plant. Here's what this chapter of my life's going to look like. Here's what I like to do that makes me happy, that brings me back to center, where I have peace and joy and contentment within. I truthfully feel like the world moves a little too quickly, and that if we can just find quiet time to get back in touch with who we really are within, we would learn more than trying to connect out to other humans who just kind of, they're learning too. You know, so this is a time of recognizing for sure some sort of cycles about a doorway that should not be walked into and should not be allowed when someone else comes in to walk into yours. It's a matter of being honest, speaking the truth, and finding yourself in a position where you can just flirt and be content with that in some sort of connection. The blessing's going to come though. For those of you who are single, I feel like someone will come in that's very caring and loving and giving, but Spirit wants you to get to this point where you've completely forgotten the past and you are following this new vision. Oh, so what I want to do, okay, so that was spiritual, okay. I'm going to see if there's any last messages, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot for clarification. Work hard on a project. You're being blessed with a new beginning when it comes to finances and or a gift or an offer, but the offer is small, especially when it comes to love. It may not grow. You may receive a lot of attention, but it is a time to just flirt. You and someone else see things from a different perspective when it comes to your actions, but you need to follow your own path, because that's what's going to bring you peace, joy, and contentment. Again, we have the King of Swords twice in your emotions. Speak that truth, stand your ground, do so in a fair and just way, but be very strong with your boundaries. Subconsciously, you're getting honest with yourself. You're laying down a long and difficult path. You're letting go. Look what you guys are letting go of in the next 5-6 days, maybe 7. Because some of you are saying, yeah, baby, my self-respect is what I'm going to stay focused on. I'm going to put my sword away. I'm not going to send any bad energies out to someone, because I know that those bad energies are going to come back my way, when I already know from this reading that divine timing is working on my behalf. So someone's going to come in that maybe you guys have been wishing for, and upon closer observation, it's like, is my ship coming in, or what in the world did I bring into my path? I am hoping and praying for a wish so that I can find balance once again. And I know that justice is in my favor when it comes to someone who's manipulative, who could cause great heartache. I believe whoever this is, you're going to make the right choice, because you heard this video, right? So the card we pulled earlier from the Journey of Love deck by Lana Fairchild is Riding the Cosmic Wave. Beautiful. So I'm going to close by reading from the book, and I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labors to manifest, when one may be carried by forces in motion, by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. And I'm going to read the poem as well. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. All right, so take some time to write down what it is you heard during the reading, and, do some self-study. Ask yourself, what have I learned in my path? Who am I now because of what I've learned, and how am I going to move forward and use this education to climb to a higher spiritual path in my life? Lots of opportunities, ideas, directions. I think I saw at least 3 aces here, so definitely a time of new beginnings. When you figure out what it is that completely fulfills you in your own path, take time to celebrate that you've come so far, and you can now decide who's worthy of coming into my path or who is not. Thank you again for stopping by. Take care, and God bless.